All right, guys, welcome to The Long Dark. You guys may or may not know, I absolutely love this game. We played this game multiple times on the channel, and I'm really excited to jump into it specifically today because the Long Dark story mode is officially complete now. Episode 5 has come out. It's been a couple of months, I believe. I'm a little behind the 8 ball on this. Channel members from the past, you may remember we did a channel member only series, but now that we finally have the final chapter of this story, I think this is the perfect time to sit down and play through the entire thing and not only relive the Long Dark story mode as we know and love, but finally see how this story ends. One more thing to mention before jumping into this, the video that's playing in the background is actually the introduction that you get for the story mode or the survival mode. I cannot play the music because then the whole video would be demonetized. I highly suggest listening to it with the music and everything because I don't know about you guys, but when I hear it, it just really gets me excited and gets me really engrossed into the game. So what I'm going to do is, in the right-hand corner right about now, is going to be a quick video just with basically that introduction with the music, so you guys can check it out if you haven't done so already. But again, highly suggest checking that out because, yeah, it's awesome. But with all that being said, guys, I'm really excited for this. I hope you guys are too. Sit back, relax, and enjoy Episode 1 of The Long Dark Wintermute.
Astrid. Astrid! The Joker. Seems about right. Feels like another record cold snap on the way. I'd better get a fire going before the pipes freeze up again.
All right, I think we're in, guys. Man, it feels so good to be back in this game. It's been a while since we played The Long Dark on the channel. It's been way too long, honestly, and I'm really excited to start this adventure with you guys, and I hope you guys are too, but let's get into it. All right, we need to make a fire. Okay, sounds good. Okay. No. First thing we need to do is adjust this sensitivity before it gives me some whiplash. All right, yeah, there we go. 45 sensitivity is more my speed, if I'm gonna be honest. All right, we need to make a fire. Okay, so let's grab the matches there. Let's see what we need to make a fire again. We're gonna need a starter, so the wood matches. We're gonna need some tinder. We're gonna need some fuel, and we're gonna need some accelerant. Or maybe need accelerant. I don't know. We'll see. All right, well, conveniently, there's the tinder plugs. There's the wood. There's the accelerant? No, that's newspaper roll. That's newsprint. Might as well grab that. Do they not give you accelerant? I don't know why. I thought they did. Well, there's newspaper over there. Might as well grab that. Huh. We got a family photo.
A rare Mackenzie family photo. Miss you, Dad.
Nice. Subtle, but gives our character a little bit of family background. All right, I like it. I like it. Do they really not give you accelerant? You can't use the bourbon, right? No, you can't. Okay, well, all right. I guess we're gonna give this a shot here. All right, we have 2 tinder plugs, so we have a 75% chance of success. Got 2 attempts at this, so wish me luck. And we're looking pretty good, if I'm going to be honest.
All right.
Yeah, you know, kind of thinking about it, we are in the tutorial, so I would be very, very surprised if this didn't end up working and then soft lock you and all that kind of stuff. All right, next thing we need to do is explore the hangar. Okay, before we do that, though, there we go. I know, guys. This game takes place in Canada. You guys use the metric scale. I will never be able to figure out Celsius versus Fahrenheit, so yeah, we're going with Fahrenheit. All right, let's throw that cedar wood. Let's also throw that fir firewood in, and we are looking pretty good. All right, let's explore the hangar. Now, because episode 5 is officially out, I kind of want to take my time because I don't know if Hinterland went in and, I don't know, added a couple things to episodes 1 through 4. Maybe they added some lore. Maybe they added some Easter eggs. I'm honestly not entirely sure. So I do want to take my time here and really get fully immersed in the series. So, taking a look at the board here, we got the old Hinterland logo. Yeah, I love that logo, honestly. Really, really cool. I like their logo now, but I don't know. I really like the old school fox that's kind of wrapped around its tail and everything. But anyways, we got the map of Great Bear Island. Cool. Looks like we got a picture of our character with a lady friend. Most of us, of course, know the story of Long Dark, but if there are new people to the channel, first of all, welcome to the channel. And if you guys aren't familiar with the Long Dark, I don't want to give any spoilers or anything away, so I'm going to try to keep this as spoiler-free as possible. If you guys are going to comment, please do the same. Keep it spoiler-free, especially when it comes to episode 5, because I haven't really seen any of it, to be honest. So, all right, continuing on here. Is there anything else we can take? You guys know I'm a bit of a loot goblin. Yeah, let's take the cooking pot. Why not? I don't know if this stuff will stay with us, but who knows? All right, we got a map here.
Great Bear Island. Dad used to fly there all the time. He said it used to be beautiful. Not much reason to go there these days, since the quakes and all.
All right, cool. Also, too, with all the voice acting and everything in this game, I'm going to do my best to not talk when the characters are talking. Easier said than done, of course, but wish me luck with that one, too. Anyways, there is the plane. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to be honest, I don't know exactly what kind of plane this is. I'm not a plane connoisseur, maybe? The only thing I think of, Bob's Burgers fans out there will know this. This reminds me of Shoshana. Anyways, continuing on, let's take a look at the rest of the hangar here. So, all right, we got our sleeping quarters. Anything that I can take from here, because that, of course, is the priority. Let's take whatever we can get. Cardboard box. Oh, okay, you could break this down to a tinder plug. Yeah, why not? Got a little bit of food. Don't mind if I do. Can't get in any of those. No. All right. Anything else in this room? Oh, we do have a photo here. Not sure if this has always been here or not.
Those were better days.
All right. Yeah, building up the character, giving a little backstory. I like it. I like it. All right, continuing on. Lockers. No access to those, but we can take a look at the poster.
Jackrabbit Remote Transport. 0 flights a day to the mainland communities and, well, anywhere, really. Getting pretty late in the day. Guess I could take a nap.
No. We are not. Slow your horses, man. I need to explore this hangar. One thing I will say, guys, is I'm not a big outdoors guy. I'm not a big, I know this is going to sound a little weird, poster guy, but I don't know what this game does to me, but when I see these styles of posters, and especially in the survival when you can get some of the other posters around Great Bear Island, I don't know what it is about the artistic style. I absolutely love them. I don't know what it is. But yeah, anyways, let's see what else. Anything else that they've added? And to be honest, they might have not added anything. It might just be that I completely missed the stuff the first time through.
Damn, I was right. Pipes froze up again.
All right. Yeah, pipes froze up. That is not an issue for where I live anymore. I'm very grateful for that. Oh, man. Once in a while we'll get a little bit of snow surprisingly down here, but not enough to freeze the pipes, which is nice. So, all right.
Cheap electric crap. Never works when you need it.
Which, to touch upon that for a second, for those of you that know a little bit about me, yeah, we get snow in North Carolina now. Apparently, it's a thing. I don't get it. The last 2 years, we've actually gotten snowstorms, which is crazy. Last year in particular, we were 10 inches of snow, something absolutely crazy. Record-breaking, of course. We don't usually get snow here, especially being this close to the beach and everything. But, yeah, kind of crazy winters that we end up getting here. But no need to worry about that for right now.
I don't remember needing my parka this early in the season. It seems to get colder every year.
Because it's the middle of summer here in North Carolina. All right, but yeah, I think we pretty much explored the hangar, right? There's nothing really else that I'm noticing too much. All right, I think he said we got to take a nap, right? All right.
Who could that be?
All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a phone in the office, right? Yeah, you know what? This fire's still going here. There we go. Let's throw that all in. I really don't think that we're able to take this stuff with us, but... Anyways.
Jackrabbit Remote Transport, Mackenzie speaking.
I told her not to come up. I told her you couldn't fly in this weather. For once, will you not be so damn
Whoa,
stubborn and
well,
listen?
slow down, Maureen. What are you talking about?
She just showed up. Said you'd see her. Said you'd fly her north. I know you need the money. The weather service...
It's okay, Maureen. I've got it from here.
Hello, Will.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. Years. I haven't heard from you since...
I know. And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well... What brings you... I mean... Are you sick?
No, not me. But I need to get to someone who is.
Right. So you're still a doctor?
Yes, I'm still a doctor.
I thought that after... Why are you here?
I need your help. There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
Still trying to save the world, huh?
Somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mackenzie... Will... I didn't come here to fight about the past. I need a pilot to take me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Wait. Questions? Astrid, are you in trouble?
Are you gonna help me, or not?
What's in the case?
See, there's that thing about no questions, remember?
What's in the case, Astrid?
No questions.
Look, the weather out there is bad. Bad. When it's getting worse. You walk in here after years. I could have been dead. You could have been. And then you show up and you want me to just risk my life flying into the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost, all because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yes.
Astrid, you can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, Mackenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
Wait. The worse what we'll get? Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Because I'm not.
Throw your bags in the plane. I'll get started on pre-flight. Better buckle up tight, because it's going to be a rough ride. Let's see. 2 people plus enough fuel to get us out to Great Bear and back leaves... almost no capacity for cargo. If we're too heavy, we'll burn through our fuel before we get there. I'll have to be careful about what else I take with me.
All right, new objective, select extra cargo. Heck yeah, we're taking some cargo with us. Load Astrid's gear into the plane. Okay, so, little bit of history. So apparently lady friend is named Astrid. Looks like her and Will, our character, have had a relationship at some point, and for some reason they are no longer together. And apparently we're going out in the really, really bad snowstorm. All right, so got a couple things to take with us. We got a first aid kit, emergency food, distress pistol kit. We also have Astrid's backpack and the hard case, which
The mysterious
these two...
case. Astrid definitely doesn't want to talk about what's inside. Which means she's probably not supposed to have it.
These two things have to get on the plane first.
Astrid's traveling pretty light. Wherever she's going, she must not be planning to stay long.
So let's load that stuff in first, just to kind of get an idea of what kind of weight we're looking at here. All right, so if we add the backpack
Just
and we
need to
add
grab my
that,
parka and we can go.
we do have enough room for one more item. Food, first aid kit, or distress pistol. I'm going to go with the pistol.
The distress pistol kit is heavy, but I'd hate to end up in an emergency situation without it.
So remember how I said this was going to be pretty tough to not talk when they're talking? Already struggling here. Yeah, we're going to take the distress pistol. Because you know what? If we end up getting into a fight with a wolf, neither of these are going to help us out. The distress pistol may. So let's go with that. We're at 33 capacity, so let's grab the parka and get the heck out of here.
I see you're still wearing it.
Huh? Wearing what?
Your ring. Our ring.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I just forgot to take it off.
I wear mine too.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
I thought you wanted to forget.
Not all of it.
Look. I should have looked for you.
It's okay. I've kept busy. I've moved on.
You sure? Because this all seems pretty familiar. You still working with that researcher? Dr. What's his name?
No. No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
Well, then where?
I'm working on my own. Freelance, you could say.
Freelance doctor? That sounds legit.
I don't question your life choices, Mackenzie. Plenty of things you could be doing besides hanging out in your dad's old plane and drinking in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane. And it's under control.
I know, okay? I'm not here to fight, really.
think about him all the time, you know?
I know you do.
What I did. The choice I made. I did it for us.
You don't have to. Let's just not.
No. It's important that you hear this. There's things I need to say.
Mackenzie, not now. There's...
Just let me tell you.
Will, shut up for a second. Something's wrong.
That is not good.
What's going on?
Power's gone. Whole electrical system looks fried.
Shit! What's happening?
No power means we're going down. Hold tight.
Will?
Ah. And there we go. Full circle.
Astrid. Astrid! I must have gone right through the windshield. Trees broke my fall. Oh, mostly.
All right. Chapter 2. The crash. Use first aid to
Gotta
stop
stop
the
that.
blood loss. Okay, so let's just jump straight into here. Okay, I need to make bandages, which means we're going to need some cloth. How much cloth? Okay, there we go. 10 minutes. That's...
Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, watching that health decline there. All right. All right, where is our... There we go. Use on the blood loss. All right, there we go. Cool. What other injuries and stuff do we have?
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Try to climb out of the ravine? Are you nuts? It's cold out. We're not doing that right now. All right, let's see if we can maybe make a fire or something. I don't know how long. Let's just kind of hobble our way in here. You know what? We'll go for this stuff in the morning. I'm not really too concerned about it right now. Cloth. You know what? Maybe the newspaper if we do need tinder.
I don't feel...
All right, let's set a campfire. Let's kind of put that right here. Let's see. Matches newsprint and reclaimed wood. We have a 55% chance, 75% chance with a stick. All right, let's see. Now, we're not in the tutorial anymore, so there's a chance this doesn't work.
Come on. I don't feel so good. I need to rest up.
All right, sleep in the cave. All right, I think we're just going to add this stuff. I know it's only an hour, but I'm hoping that once we go to sleep, it'll kind of...
Astrid hasn't come looking for me. Which means she can't come looking for me. Because she's hurt. Or worse. I'd better get back up to the crash site.
All right, so yeah, temporarily when we jumped into that cut there, our temperature did go up for a second. And then it went all the way back down. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to first make a campfire here. It'll also give us a chance to kind of go through, get all this stuff. How do I get those out of my hands? I don't want that in my hands. What if I do that? There we go. Cool. All right. We're cold. We're thirsty. Oh, good. Okay, we got an orange soda. That's pretty good. Yeah, give me anything that can just keep a fire going for a little bit. All right. Nope, that's a branch. I don't want that. Not looking to cut anything down at this time. Is there no food or anything? Shoot. All right. Yeah, 95% chance. Let's use the book instead.
Come on. Fire's life out here.
All right, so yeah, unfortunately, that is all we have in the food and drink department. I am going to add... I might want to hold on to these. We got 10 sticks. We can pick up sticks along the way. There's nothing in here. No kind of granola bar, nothing. All right. All right, let's make some torches. No, I didn't want to throw it, but that's okay. I meant to do that. And how do I put this away? There we go. We're going to do the same. Put you away if I remember how to do... No. Oh, my gosh. Did I mention it's been a little bit since we played this? All right, let's just do that. I'm not entirely sure how to put stuff away, so got to figure that out sooner than later. All right, maybe if I press B. Oh, there we go. Perfect. But yeah, basically just making some torches, so as we take our trip up, maybe we'll stay a little warm on the way. We do have a can. Oh, man, we could have been making... We could have been making water. Which one's like a bad torch? 22. 27. 17 minutes until melted. I did not want to do that, but that is actually a really good torch, so we'll hold on to that. There we go. All right. I think we can get going now. Still going to be pretty cold regardless, but using the torch might kind of help us out. Going to pick up sticks along the way too. Also may help deter wolves if we do end up seeing any
that.
wolves. Got to get better at anticipating when he's going to talk. All right. Looks like we got to go up this. Where do we go? There we go. Yeah, might as well take these guys. We can make this into a tea eventually.
I could eat anything right now. I think I'm gonna make it.
All right, yeah. I think we're out of the ravine at this point. Oh, nope. Got a little more to climb.
Finally made it.
All right, now we're out of the ravine. Let's see, can we grab that? Good. All right, we got to switch this torch too. Let's throw that torch. There's the other torches. Where's the worst one? 30%. Okay. So we're going to relight you so we don't have to use anything. We're going to wait till this goes out because eventually we'll break this down.
To escape this cold.
Come on. There we go. Take it. Cool. All right. Moving on. Yeah. That's part of Shoshana. Yep, there we go. The unofficial name, of course, for the plane.
My plane. Not sure which of us looks worse. Poor girl. This isn't how things were supposed to end.
I mean, he does say poor girl. Just to add a little fuel to the fire. Pun intended. Since we're holding a torch, you know, fire, yeah. For any of you that are really into the Long Dark lore, is there an actual name, like an unofficial name for this plane? I'd be really curious to find out if there was, but if not, I like Shoshana.
I've been looking for you.
There we go. Does that help us a little bit? Yeah, okay, so we went from 2 little arrows down to 1 arrow down. Okay, so that definitely helped. I know Astrid's stuff is right there, but...
Astrid's pack.
Sticks are the priority. Hey, you know what? Astrid had some pretty good stuff there, so...
Locked. Whatever's in this case, Astrid was ready to die for it. I hope she hasn't already died for it.
I'm pretty sure that torch was about to go out, so... Yep, wow, okay. But yeah, I like doing that because then I don't have to keep using matches.
I could use a drink.
We could use a lot of things, Will. Simmer down. Oh, man. But yeah, I like doing it that way because then I don't have to use a match. And yeah, even though we'll probably come across...
so hungry in my life.
Quit complaining. You survived a plane crash. Oh, man. Hey, there's the distress pistol. Completely forgot about that. All right, fine. Let's get the distress pistol, then we'll have some food and water, okay? Simmer down. All right, what do we got for food? Look, you know what? Screw it. We'll have all of it. You happy? And look at that. We still have 0.01 gallons left. Perfect. Is that a flare? Oh, cool. Okay. Anything else in this area? Besides another stick. Yeah, we are getting cold, so we do have to start thinking about moving on here, but I just want to make sure we got as much as possible. And if we got everything, awesome, we can move on. But if not, I'd like to get my hands on it before we go. Did I mention that I'm a bit of a loot goblin? All right, I think we got everything from this area, so let's move on. I guess we got to come up here. And we'll grab some of you. Oh, our torch is about to go out.
She definitely passed through here. And in a hurry.
Speaking of whiplash, Jesus. All right. Well, come on, get there before it burns out. Okay. Whew. Good. It's really not that big of a deal, honestly, but... All right. Oh, he was looking at that. Okay, so that's an indicator that... Oh, okay. I think that's part of the clothing she was wearing. Okay, that makes sense. All right, moving on. You know what? Yeah, we're going to grab some of you now. Yeah, so if you get 3 of these, you can make them into a, like, beard dressing. And that will help you with, like, infection and stuff like that. So I think the game tells you that, but it's fine. All right, torch is looking pretty good. Yeah, we're still a little cold, but that's okay. Okay, I see what we're going to be doing here. The game's going to teach you how to... Yeah, here we go. Okay. How to stun the rabbits. Okay.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Oh. Dang. Rabbit got a little too close. Or we got a little too close to that rabbit. Okay. Let's pick some of these, because you know what? This is an okay food source. Okay. I think we could do it this way. Yeah, rocks are considered a weapon. No! Dang it. Oh, there's a campfire here. Perfect.
Someone's been here recently. Could it have been Astrid?
And look at that. How convenient. Tinder plug and fuel. We can use the torch. You know what? Yeah, we're going to do that. We'll also use the cattails. What was it? A 75% chance? Oh, okay, there we go.
Come on.
All right. Let's use the torch again. We got to be careful, though. Because if the wind starts picking up here, this fire is going to go out, so... Don't want to commit to this spot for too long. That's an hour. That's fine. Okay. I think our torch is busted, too, but that's okay. All right, where are these rabbits? Because if we can get a little bit of food going... let's see. Right about there. There we go. Stunned. Pick it up. Do a little snappy snap. Sorry if you guys, or some of you are bunny lovers. I probably should put up like a little PSA before that happens. All right, anyways. We need food. Sorry. It's part of the game. All right, that's number 2. I'm just going to grab as many of these as possible. If the game's kind of offering them, might as well see if we could take advantage of this. That's 3. I think 3 is enough. I think that's fine. You know what? Maybe 4. Because I think I can cook 2 at once on here, so... You know what? Let's do this. We got 42 minutes left. Let's add a ruined torch. A ruined torch. Oh, this does nothing for us. Okay. Never mind. All right, there we go. Now, if I want to do that, that's going to take 18 minutes. These are going to take a little bit longer, so I think we're just going to harvest the meat. If that's going to take 18 minutes, let's try to utilize our time wisely. There we go. Cool. Six minutes until ready, 4 minutes until ready. Let's throw in a reclaimed wood just to make sure. All right, let's eat that. Eat that. That's going to give us a pretty good amount. Nice. All right, we got a 2-pounder here. We got a 1 and almost a 2. So, yeah, we'll do that. 59 minutes, 33 minutes. It is a little dark, but that's okay. We'll make a couple torches and everything before we go. But I'm definitely not looking to overstay my welcome here. Is there any other food source or anything? No, there's not. Okay. Let's harvest that in the meantime. Let's harvest this in the meantime. All right. This has an hour left. This has 16 minutes left. And we're good. So we can take that. We can take that. Perfect. Let's grab a couple torches again. That's a good torch. We'll keep you. I think we're also at a point that if we have a bad torch, I think we could just kind of throw it out and get rid of it because we've gotten some pretty good ones so far. That's another pretty good one. I'll take that. All right, this is the last one. Okay. All right. Let's move on from this area. Now, I don't know if because we're carrying guts and the hide, like the rabbit pelt, are we going to have a smell meter on us? I know in survival
Astrid,
you may.
Where did you go?
But we may not have it right now because we're kind of pseudo still in the tutorial. And that's a wolf. So if we can kind of just scooch around him.
Is that a wolf? I better keep my distance.
Yep, we are going to let that thing be. We'll get to a point later where we can take them on, no problem, but yeah, for right now, it's probably best to just avoid them.
Whoa. Looks like some kind of radio tower. I must be closer to civilization than I thought.
All right, so what do we got here? Anything we can grab? I'm seeing some branches. I'm seeing some sticks, but I think we're good with that. Oh, the old man beard stuff. All right. Yep, we will certainly grab you. We'll grab you. We'll definitely grab you guys. They don't weigh a lot, and it's like, well, might as well just grab them, right? All right, we got some more of that beard stuff up here. Cool. Luckily, it's not getting too windy or anything, so we're able to take advantage of the torches. But if it was a little windy, it would end up just blowing the torches out, so we'd kind of be SOL here. I think there's a cave back here, too. I know we have the tower right there. Is there any indicator that there's a cave? No, it just says the tower, but yeah, there is a cave. Why not? We're looking okay health-wise. We're looking okay. Ooh. Is that coal? Yeah, you know what? Give me that. Oh, we got a lot of coal here. All right. All right, so yeah, it looks like we're actually warming up a little in here. I think the official name of those little arrows down below is a chevron? Is that the right name? I feel like that's right. I don't know, though. I don't know. All right, not really noticing anything else in here. I did look at that rock, because I don't know why. That rock just looks completely different than anything in here, so I thought something was going on there, but I guess not. Any more coal that we can take? I know we're definitely getting pretty encumbered at this point. Since I'm a bit of a loot goblin, as I've mentioned before. But that's okay. We'll be fine. Yeah, this torch is getting ready to go out. Let's throw you. Let's get another one going. But yeah, these ended up being pretty good torches. 40, 43%, 47, and 47%. It's pretty good, honestly. All right, nothing to explore over here. Oh.
Whoa. Someone's just sitting here, frozen. What the hell?
All right. Well, that's a thing. Sorry, dude.
Great, a town. Maybe I can find help there.
The town of Milton. I guess technically that was a little bit of a spoiler. Apologies. But yeah, that's the name of the town that we're about to enter, if you weren't aware.
Look. Smoke from that chimney. That means someone's home.
All right. Potentially breaking and entering right off the bat. I like it, Will. I like it. Interesting. All right.
Hello? Anyone out there?
Oh, got another dead body over here. Oh. Uh-oh.
What happened here?
Ooh. Ooh, I can loot stuff now. I'm not going to take that. I'll take that. Actually, I really don't need the cured leather. I'm going to put that back. And then I'm actually going to put that cured leather back. Look at me. Oh, whoops. That's okay. We're this close to the house. I really don't want to set up another torch. That's okay. We can put it away. We'll wait for this to run out. And then we'll just take it with us. Yeah, there we go. Okay. But I am noticing a blood trail. That's...
This whole area looks like it's been abandoned for a while.
And the blood trail runs to the house. Perfect. It's exactly what I'm looking for when I'm going to potentially break and enter into a property.
Hello? Anybody here?
Oh. Hi.
Hey. Hey, wake up. Holy shit! Wait! Hold your fire!
Get back.
Okay. Just take it easy.
Why are you here?
I saw the smoke from your chimney.
Outsider.
What?
Thought so. Mainlander. Outsider. I don't recognize your voice. And you haven't left like the others. So, must be a mainlander. Someone who doesn't know any better.
My plane, I crashed in the mountains nearby. I'm looking for someone who crashed with me. A friend. She might be injured.
I haven't seen her.
Listen, could you maybe point that gun someplace else?
You think because my eyes are covered, I can't see you? Make the wrong move, say the wrong thing. You'll see how good a shot I am.
I don't doubt it.
The others are all gone. If you're here, things must be worse than they thought.
Name's Mackenzie, by the way. And you are?
I had a name once. But for years, the townsfolk have called me Grey Mother. A name takes on its own life. Such that at one point, the name becomes the thing it belongs to. Then the old names fade. Can only be remembered by the young and the true.
So, I should call you...
You should call me Grey Mother also.
Sitting here with a rifle in your hands. You expecting trouble?
Trouble. Trouble found me.
You mean the storm?
The bad men. The bad men came. Took my things. Tried to take my house. They thought they were safe because Grey Mother can't see. They were wrong.
Who are the bad men?
The men, they passed through town. The night of the storm. The night of the lights.
I'm looking for my friend. She crashed with me when my plane came down in the mountains. Do you think she could have come through and been caught by these bad men?
I can't say for sure. Is your friend a survivor?
Yes. She is.
Then there is always hope.
The bad men. Did they try to hurt you?
Everyone thinks being old means you're weak, but they underestimated Grey Mother.
It seems they did. Where are we?
Milton, a forgotten town deep in the mountains. You're far from home.
But where are we on Great Bear? My plane came down in a storm. My compass was acting funny.
I've lived here all my life. Not much use for the outside world. Milton's the last of the old mountain towns. Now, it's almost impossible to get to. Or get out of. Only people left here are either too poor or too proud to leave.
Which are you?
I have what I need. At least I did, before the bad men came. Now I'm not sure I have enough to get through the winter.
I need to find my friend, but I'll do what I can to help.
My mind is fuzzy. Some things come through so sharp, and others like a dream. Let me think. Let me rest. Maybe I can pull some memories out of the fog. Maybe I can find something that could help you find your friend.
The town seems so quiet. Does anyone still live here?
Not many. After the earthquakes, less. After last night, even fewer.
Where did everyone go?
That I cannot say. All I know is that I heard screams and could smell smoke for most of the night.
You mentioned smelling smoke?
Someone came here. One of the townsfolk. Tried to convince me to leave. They said there were houses burning in the town. They said people were scared and were leaving for the coast. On foot. Foolish plan. But that's what they said to do. After the quakes. If there was ever another emergency, go to the coast and help will come. They wanted me to go with them. But I'm not ready to leave Milton.
They left you here? Alone?
I'm not alone. I have my Lily.
Lily?
Never mind.
I crashed without much food or gear myself. And if these bad men cleaned you out, we're gonna need to find some food and fuel, or neither of us is gonna make it through the next few days. You have any idea where we could find some supplies?
The bad men took everything. And the others in town who would have helped me are gone. The ones left will have their own worries. It's up to you, outsider.
I'll do what I can, but I'll need your help. There must be somewhere in town to get food, fuel, the essentials.
What about your friend? Aren't you in a hurry to find her?
Yes, I am. And I'll be looking for signs of her. But there's a lot of ground to cover. Without gear, I won't make it. So while I'm looking for supplies, You see what you can remember about the night of the lights, and if she might have passed through town. That way, maybe we can help each other.
Okay, outsider. Grey Mother can't promise she can unlock the secrets in the dark cupboards of her mind. But she'll try.
What really happened here? Seems like people were here recently. Where did they go? Why didn't they call for help or just drive out?
The power went out. Who knows the reason? People started to get cold, hungry. They panicked, started to talk crazy. Others walked here from the highway. Some belonged here. Others were outsiders, like you.
Did anyone see a woman? Brown hair, would have had a tan jacket, a scarf with birds on it. Possibly injured.
There was an outsider woman. I heard her pass through. She wasn't alone. There were angry voices and... But the storm was too loud.
Voices?
I lost the voices and I couldn't get them back.
Before, you mentioned hearing voices. Do you remember what you heard?
Memories are gray, misty. I'm trying to remember. It was windy. The blizzard was already waking up. But I heard yelling. A scream.
Was it a woman's voice?
I'm not sure. The voices were thin, far. The blizzard was waking up. Soon there was only wind and darkness. I don't know. I don't remember. It's all cloudy now.
You keep calling me a mainlander. Why?
It's what you are, isn't it? From the mainland, an outsider. You don't really belong here, do you?
Okay, but you sound bitter about it.
We lost everything in the collapse. People didn't realize how dependent we'd become. Some were fine with it. Others didn't want the scraps from your table. Created deep rifts in families, communities, scars that never healed. The mainland had become our lifeline, and it was suddenly cut. And so, we suffered.
I guess I don't know much about that history.
I'm not surprised. You mainlanders have always been focused on your own story. Only interested in Great Bear when it had something to give you. If you can't cut it down or dig it out of the ground, what use is it to you?
Okay. Well, any idea how I can get out of this town? I need to find help.
The old quake closed down most of the roads in and out of town. That was years ago. Blizzard just swept through town after the power went out. As for help, you won't find any out there. You're on your own. We both are.
The power seems out all over town.
The power's always been spotty here, since the quakes. No money to fix the broken stuff left behind. And nobody from the mainland seemed to care enough to do anything about it.
I'm sure someone will come and fix it.
Nobody's coming to save Milton.
How can you be so sure?
I've learned to hear the difference between something quiet and something abandoned. This goes deeper than just a stillness. It feels like the moments before the world goes to sleep. We're just the last ones left awake to notice it.
Okay, well, if you, like me, just sat through 14 minutes straight of dialogue, I applaud you. And for that, we're going to take a quick water break. All right, and we're back. Okay, so what is our next mission? Okay, check the gas station for more supplies. Stock Grey Mother's fridge with food. Fill Grey Mother's firewood bin outside. Okay, we have 0 out of 8,000. All right. I think for now, because it is the middle of the night, let's see if we could potentially just go to sleep. Let's see if we can find our way here. Yep, there we go. Perfect. I think we're going to sleep for... I want to get an early start here, so maybe 9 hours? Let's start with 9. All right, there we go. Cool. What time of day are we looking at here? Why is it not... There we go. Okay, yeah, so early morning. Perfect. Okay. No, I don't think we can loot Grey Mother's house or anything. No, it doesn't look like we can, so... Except this, which has nothing. Okay. Anything else we can loot? Okay, we could take the table apart to give her some firewood. Okay, that's something.
I need some water.
All right, we got a little bit of food and water there. Let's see if there's anything else we can loot first. We got a cooking pot. Let's just go ahead and throw that on here. We'll definitely be using that eventually. No, we don't have access to the cabinets or anything. Okay. Nothing really else I'm seeing. Okay. Got a cardboard box. We can break that down for a tinder plug. Not going to bother doing that. All right. Let's get our water situation figured out first. You know what? Maybe we harvest these first. I know it's going to take a while to do this. We should do this at night, though, shouldn't we? Yeah. Let's do that at night. That makes more sense. All right, so we're going to drop these just so we're not having dogs or anything come after us, or wolves, rather. I'm going to go ahead and put this in there. I have a feeling. I've always had really bad luck with the sardines of giving me food poisoning, so we're just going to throw that in there, and that's going to give us 300 out of 8,000 calories. Okay. All right, so starting off the day here, I think my plan is we need to make our way all the way up through the town to the Orca, which is the gas station all the way at the entrance here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by looting this truck and then slowly checking each property on this road. We're going to check the credit union, those cars, couple the houses and vehicles down that way, and we're going to slowly work our way all the way down to the Orca. So anything interesting, I'll bring you guys back. All right, we got a note here. Quick note scratched on the back of a scrap piece of paper. Okay. Betrayal. I left him like I promised I would, and I waited here like you asked. Where are you? It's getting too cold to sit here. Pick me up at the old PO when you can, and let's get out of here. If you don't pick me up by midnight, I'm out of here on my own. All right. Cool. Let's take that. Milton Credit Union Letter. September 2012. Dear members, due to global economic realities that are well known to you, we are unfortunately unable to remain in operation. All banking services are hereby suspended until further notice. Management. Huh. manager's house key. Bank manager's house key will unlock one of the houses in Milton.
Must be the key to the bank manager's house.
Cool. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna take it. I know it may be a little gross taking toilet water, but in apocalyptic situation, yeah, I mean, technically it's clean water, so might as well.
This'll keep the lamp burning.
All right, we got a safe here. I don't know if we need to find the combination for this. I want to try something. Okay, so it will work. Okay. So it looks like it's like 4 or 5. Okay, so it's either 8 or 9. Little past 35, something like that. 35, 40. Okay, so it's 8. We'll start at 40 and work our way back. 39, 38. There we go. Let's see if we got anything good. Ooh, papers. A book.
This stuff will come in
And
handy.
cash, which is pretty much worthless. Yeah, no, okay. I mean, it makes sense that there'd be cash in a safe, right? But, all right. What about you?
Locked. Can't get in here yet.
Okay, requires the
Locked. Can't
bank
get in
vault
here yet.
code. Okay, which we would get at the manager's bank's house. Okay, I see how this is going to work together. All right. Sounds good. All right, before continuing on, I want to try something here. Because I ended up taking all of these papers and stuff. I'm curious if this is actually going to help. It does give you... So technically, all you have to do is just find newspapers. That actually already gave us 6 hours worth. Oh my gosh, we're going to be able to find this incredibly easy. All right, let's continue. Hey!
Could end up being useful.
Accelerant. Could have used some of that in the tutorial. Well, I think we were okay, but now we got some at least. Bank deposit key number 7. Cool. All right. You know, we've actually been pretty lucky so far, not seeing any wolves or anything, but, you know, probably makes sense to have this out just in case. All right, but yeah, there's the Orca. That's the gas station we're going to be checking out. I think that's the... Yeah, check out the gas station for more supplies. Okay, good. Deer had me worried there for a second. Yeah, and there's wolves out there. Okay. Just got to keep an eye on them. All right, another piece of coal. Nice. But yeah, what I ended up doing along the way was any cars that I ended up checking, I just opened the hoods just to make it a little bit easier, just so as I'm kind of going back through town, I can be like, oh, okay, I already checked this, you know what I mean? So, unfortunately, some of the cars, though, are smashed where you can't actually open up the hood. Yeah, more with that, it's just going to be kind of like, all right, I feel like I looted this. There's nothing in the back here, right? No. All right.
Can't feel my hands.
All right, yeah, let's get inside. Let's warm up. Oh. Hi. I guess we'll talk to you.
Well, another stranger. Have you escaped the town?
Escape the town? No, I just arrived.
Not a refugee from the highways, then. You look weary, traveler. Come, warm yourself by the fire.
Who are you?
I'm nobody. But you can call me Methuselah. I'm here to witness the passing of an age.
What do you mean, the passing?
Don't you see the signs?
What is this town? I don't recall seeing it on any maps.
This is Milton. Paradise Lost. It's a town of the old world, discarded, left behind. You won't find much hope.
I need to find my friend.
I'm not sure you'll find any friends here.
I'm looking for my friend. She was with me when my plane crashed. But it looks like she must have made it out alive. Have you seen anyone pass by here?
Many people have passed. All have gone into the town. I haven't seen any come back.
You seem oddly familiar, old man.
Is that right?
Yeah. And this whole place feels strange and empty.
The quakes changed everything here years ago. Great Bear's back was broken, and it's been laid low ever since.
Then what are you still doing here?
Aren't we here to witness an apocalypse of an apocalypse, you and I? No one thought the world would end this way, but how could they not have seen it?
It's probably just the storm. Power failure. I'm sure everything will be back to normal in a few days.
I'm not sure anything will ever be back to normal.
Any idea why all the cars are stalled and left behind?
They all stopped running. People abandoned them. Nothing but metal coffins now.
You always this cheerful?
My heart weeps for you, stranger. My days are nearly finished. But you'll have to live with what remains. Go safely, and good luck to you. I hope you find what you're looking for.
So Methuselah is a very interesting character. I made a prediction in the previous playthrough that I've done on The Long Dark, and I'm going to make it here again because it's not confirmed or anything at this point. Maybe in episode 5 we end up finding out a little bit more about this character, but my prediction was always, and I still stand by it, Methuselah is Will in the future. We're basically talking to our future selves. I don't know what about it makes me think that way, but I remember the first time ever meeting Methuselah, that's the first instant thought I had was just older Will. You know? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And of course, as mentioned earlier, if anything is confirmed in episode 5 or chapter 5, whatever we want to call it, about this character, Methuselah, please do not put it in the comments. Please no spoilers or anything.
Too much stuff to carry.
Oh. I don't know why. I was kind of expecting like a bit of a I guess we do have a backroom area, but I don't know. I was expecting a little bit more. Let's have a quick look around here and see if there's anything we can grab, and then we'll go back inside because it is really cold right now. We are also pretty encumbered, which is a bit unfortunate, but we can deal with it. Now, does our character already have a bedroll? Our character doesn't. It might be a good idea to take a bedroll just in case. Oh gosh, we're at 79.24 pounds. And our limit is 66. Oh shoot, yeah. Oh well. All right, History of the Collapse, Part 1. You know what? I've done a pretty good job reading these so far, guys. This one's a little longer than I would like to do, so if you do want to take a look at this, pause the video for a second, take a look at it. I do think it's funny. The first thing that comes to mind when I see this is that it says Bitcoin. A little on the nose, don't you think? All right, let's go ahead and just take this and, yeah, let's move on. Highway robbery. Hey, bud. Sorry to leave you hanging like this with the storm and the power and everything, but it sounds like it's all gone to hell out at the upper bridge tonight. Car's broken down, a mess. And some rich mainlander won't budge from his truck. Probably thinks we're all a bunch of bandits waiting to rip him off. Usual story. Anyway, me and Jason are gonna go up there and see if we could talk some sense into him before the storm gets even worse. I'll sort you out in the morning. Thanks, Peter. All right, that sounds like potentially some loot to grab, right? All right, great minds think alike, I guess.
I can barely
All right.
walk with this much gear.
Well, you're gonna have to deal with it, Will. All right. I think we picked this place clean. What's our weight look? 89 out of 66. Oh boy. They don't call me the loot goblin for nothing. All right, let's make our way back. All right, let's load this up. I'm going to start with 5, just to see what the time is now on this. Okay, so 7.7. I don't want to end up putting too much in here, basically. Transfer all. 10. $11.33. Done. That's 12. That's insane. All we did was just put newspapers in there. And apparently that's 12 hours worth of firewood. I mean, I'll take it. But yeah, before we go back out and do a little more looting, I think we're going to try to lighten the load here a little bit. So firstly, we are going to drop these on the ground. I'm going to keep the sticks on me, though. I'm okay with that. Gonna drop all this. Gonna drop all this. We'll keep the sticks. We'll drop all the books. All right. Now, looking clothing-wise, let's see. It kind of automatically puts on the better stuff, doesn't it? Or is it the first thing that you come across? No, at the end of the day, this is the best one once we completely repair it and everything. Okay. Yeah, but tonight we are definitely going to be doing a lot of repairing here because, yeah, our stuff is kind of falling apart. Okay, so, food-wise... Oh! I don't know why I didn't notice this, but yeah, the Hinterland logo is on the coffee cups. That's cool. Nice. All right, cool. All right, couple of things we're going to throw in here, though, looking at the food. First things first, we're going to throw the peaches in there. They're just really, really heavy. I don't want to throw the salty crackers in there unless I have to, because they're really, really light, but they give you just a ton of calories. So I would like to personally hold on to that. I definitely want to put this in. Again, bad luck with that. I could put the sodas in there. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about doing that. And then I think food-wise, we're going to keep all this. I know it's a lot. Because a part of me is thinking, if we want to get the calories up there... Actually, you know what? Let's do a quick test. We're at 2,400 calories at this point. What if I throw in 1? 2,400, so it gives you 250 calories a can. So... that 3 would be 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2,000. 1, 2. So 2,500 calories additionally if we added all those in. So it'd be closer to 5,000 at this point. Oh, wait. We could search the freezer? Ah. Would have been funny if there was food in there. I'm not going to throw the cans in just yet. I kind of want to do a little more looting first. I'm okay with weighing myself down just a little bit with all that stuff. Okay. We're good here. We're good here. I think we'll drop some clothes off up here and we'll work on these tonight. Again, it's not much, but anything to lighten up the load.
I could eat a horse.
Oh, that's right. We need to eat. Yeah, there's something in particular I'm working for right now. The reason why I don't want our food to completely go in the red empty is there's a perk that you can get. I believe it's after 72 hours or 3 days of not being completely starving. I think the perk is called Well Fed. And it ends up giving you an additional 10 or 11 pounds worth of capacity. So it's all about the loot, basically, guys, is what I'm getting at. All right, we have plenty of these, but I'm not going to do anything about that yet. I think we're good. What are we at? 58 in weight. Perfect. Let's go. All right, it's going to be a little chilly out here, but we just went through and did this side. Now we're going to do the same and go through this side. All right, so getting started. Let's head over to the post office. And again, anything interesting I come across, I'll bring you guys back. Fine, I'll grab it just in case. All right, what is this? Medicinal plants of Great Bear. A note with information about how to use plants to cure maladies? Okay. Oh, new objective. Find, harvest, and prepare some medicinal flora native to the Great Bear Island, I assume that probably said?
That'll come in handy.
All right, we'll look into that. Town of Milton. Leaflet containing information about Great Bear Island presented by the Great Bear Historical Society. Oof. Yeah, no. Pause the video if you want to read this, guys. A little too long for me personally. All right. Milton Post Office Notice. Margaret, we have to stop accepting mail at Milton. We have no way of getting it back to the mainland, but we can't tell people that, or else they'll know that we've been holding on to it all this time. Find some excuse. Whenever you can, encourage people to use email or drone if they can afford it. I'll keep my eyes open for the mail van, but I don't hold out high hopes. I imagine Jack probably drove it into a tree again, somewhere way in the back 40. We're likely to never find it back. Damn. I should have stopped him from taking the truck while he was on the drink. I'll see what I can do to fix the situation. Hold tight. All right.
I better take this food.
Milton hidden cash note. Hey girl, that grumpy jerk at the Orca left the back door open, so I snuck in and took some stuff. I thought we might need it for when we get out of here. I can't wait to get over to the mainland with you, where we can finally be together for real. I'll meet you there tomorrow night like we planned. I stashed the stuff near that big fallen tree in the marshy area behind St. Christopher's. You know, where we met that one time and drank your dad's contraband. All right, sounds like more loot for us to get. But yeah, so far, honestly, been going through all the houses and everything here. Nothing too much to write home about, if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, kind of looking at the map here. We are looking towards St. Christopher's, so we do have a little bit of loot up here to get. And then we're going to have to make our way all the way over here at some point for the highway robbery loot. All right, that's going to be a bit of a trip if I'm going to be honest. Let me check the trunk too. Nope. All right, going to need a pry bar for that. Ah. I guess this is the bank manager's house. Cool.
What have we here?
Okay. That is a pretty good find. Nice. Yeah, we got some shoes too. Why not? Cargo pants. Okay. Starting to get a little bit late here, so I thought I'd brighten it up for you guys a bit. Bank vault code. The code needed to unlock the bank vault door. 1938. All right. I mean, we'll take the notes so we don't have to memorize it, but there we go. Tearful letter. Uh-oh. I don't want to do this, but I have no choice. I just can't stay in Milton anymore. It's just too empty and sad. I know I promised to stick with you through thick and thin, but I never signed up for this. I'm sorry. I'll send food when I get to the mainland. I hear they have more there. Love, N. Yeah, that's sad. Jeez.
What have we here? I can always use more food.
Okay. I think we have successfully looted pretty much every house in Milton. And I think you guys could tell by the way that I'm walking. Oh yeah, we pretty much have looted everything. Once we get inside, once we get out of the cold, we're going to take a look and see what our weight is at this point, because it has to be excessive. All right. Before we check in, let's play over-under. Over-under 115. I'm going to say over. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking, but here we go. 3, 2, 1. 108. Still a very high number, but I mean, let's think about that for a second. 108 out of 66. So 66, double that, is 132. We are 70. We're so heavy. We're so heavy right now. Oh my gosh. All right, we'll put that down. I'm going to keep the lantern out for right now just so you guys can see. We're going to add the dog food. We're going to add the whitefish. We're going to add the gamey rabbit. We're going to add the peaches. And we're going to add the sardines. What are we looking at right now? 5,204. Okay. Hypothetically, if I did add all the sodas, I think we're done. I have 3 gallons worth of water. I think we're going to be okay in that sense. This might be very risky to do, but I have a feeling we'll find more sodas along the way. Let's just check and make sure. Oh, shoot. We already went over the 8, which means I can't take any of this back, can I? No, I can't. Okay. Well, shoot. All right, well, I guess we can have a conversation with Grey Mother. Let's turn this off just so we're not wasting some fuel and see what she has to say.
Have you been able to remember anything else about that night? Anything that might help me find my friend?
I'm back in that night. Wind howling. Voices passing through town. I can hear them just outside the window. It's windy, but the voices carry. They are yelling. Her voice, it passes through town. She's running. She's alone, calling for help. But no one comes.
Why didn't anyone help her?
Yes. Why didn't they? They should have found her before it was too late.
Anything else you can remember might help.
They said men came from the tunnel.
What about the tunnel?
The only way out of Milton. The only way through the mountains. It's the only way she could have gone.
On the way into town, there was an old man. Glasses, big beard, walking stick. He seemed a little odd.
Doesn't sound like anyone from Milton. Most of the elderly have gone. Or died. I'm the only one left. The only one from the old days.
The old man outside of town, Methuselah, he said he'd seen other people walking towards Milton.
Other outsiders? It's possible.
Where would they be? Maybe my friend was with them.
If they were outsiders, they might have stayed in the old schoolhouse. In the months after the quakes, people used to huddle there for the warmth of the school's old coal burner. Rare outsider coming through Milton might stay there the night. If your friend came through Milton, chances are she ended up there.
All right. So Grey Mother thinks something happened at a tunnel leading out from Milton. Investigate. Okay. We're definitely going to do that, but it's a little dark right now, so we're going to do that in the morning. I think what we should do is let's kind of offload things right here, because I believe we found some coal, we found some sticks and stuff along the way. Yeah, we found 2 of these, we found 4 of these, just to lighten the load again. I think we're good with the rest of this for now. What else? I could technically place this. I think we'll just do that for a second. Okay. What else we got? We could drop the antiseptic off upstairs. That's okay. We have plenty of stuff that we need to break down. There's just a lot of stuff in here. So we'll be able to lighten that up pretty easily. We got a decent amount of food and stuff on us, but that's okay. We can kind of hold out with that. The jugs. Yeah, we're going to have to fill the lantern back up again. Let's look at the missions and see what else we need to do. So, Grey Mother is the main quest. We also have these side quests. Okay, we have to go to the bank deposit box. That's for number 7. Okay. We have highway robbery. That's the one that we got to go all the way up to the opposite side of the map. Work through the survival school lessons. Find, harvest, and prepare some medicinal flora native to the Great Bear Island. Store all the cooked or crafted items in your backpack to complete the lesson before treating an affliction. Okay, so we have to make 3 reishi teas, 3 old man beard wound dressings, and 3 rose hip teas. Okay. And then we have the supply crates, which means, or the supply caches, supply crates, supply caches, the one at the church. Okay, so church and highway robbery should probably be done together. Basics of survival, we have the wound dressing and the tea, I think. We just need to find some reishi mushrooms. So maybe as we're working on the main mission, we'll try to find some mushrooms along the way, and then we can get that done too. Okay, I think that's a pretty good plan. Okay, let's pick you back up.
Slowing me down.
Let's go upstairs. Let's have a little bit of food. Then we'll break down some of the clothing, and then we'll get a couple hours of sleep. Oh. What's that? Winter forecast. Weather warning. Heavy snow and record low temperatures expected. Scrolled in handwriting below. She won't like it one bit, but we'll need to check on her. Someone has to. Okay, so I guess she won't like it is Grey Mother. Okay. So it looks like we're going to need even more stuff for Grey Mother, is kind of what this is saying. Add extra fuel to Grey Mother's wood cabin. Or wood bin, rather. Okay. How much do we need, then? Let's have a look. All right, extra supplies. 36 hours of extra fuel. Wow. And... wow. Okay, 20,000 worth of food. Whew. All right. Well, I guess as we're out, we might as well start grabbing, like, newspapers and stuff. I know it's sad to say newspapers, but that has been a really good fuel source, honestly. But, of course, we have a ton of stuff inside. We have a ton of coal. We have a ton of, not reinforced, what is it called? The wood. Yeah, we got plenty of stuff, honestly, for her. So, is that part of Astrid's, or is that just... Okay, well, Will hasn't said anything, so I assume it's not. I guess we'll continue. We're also going to check the stump up here, because these are the stumps we're going to be looking for looking for the reishi mushrooms. They're not going to be on every single one, I don't think, but doesn't hurt to check. I don't think this has it. No. All right. We got a couple more stumps and everything over there, which we'll definitely check out. I also want to jump down here real quick because I know in survival mode... Okay, no, there's nothing here. Sometimes there's a couple things here. So, you know what? This game does reward you for exploring sometimes. Let's have a look. Why not? You know, it's an extra couple of steps. That ended up giving us nothing. Okay. All right, let's continue on. Yeah, here's what we're looking for. All right, reishi mushroom. Reishi mushroom. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, we got a wolf. Okay. Let's have a quick look just to see. Okay, so if we wanted to do the mushrooms... Okay, so it takes 2 mushrooms to make 1 prepared mushroom in order to make the tea. So we're looking for a total of 6 of those. Okay. What is that right there? Oh, it's a piece of wood. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't know if I want to go up there, though, because there's definitely a wolf behind that. All right. Let's check out the car. Let's start heading up towards the church, and we'll see what we can find there. Ooh. Ooh. 2 flares. Nice. All right, let's see. Anything in the back seat here? Not seeing anything. Ooh, we can search the trunk on this one.
I think I can
And
use
we got
this.
a flare. Nice. All right. Let's get in the church. Let's get warm. We'll see if there's anything in here, and then we'll go for that cache. Pastor's note. Dear parishioners, It is with heavy heart that I inform you of the Archdiocese's decision to withdraw me from St. Christopher's Parish due to lack of activity. Though there have never been more than a few of you in recent years, your dedication to the church and support of my efforts here will not be forgotten. Henceforth, services will be available via Skype only. Continued Latin lessons also. Please accept my apologies. God bless. Father Francis McGill. I don't know why I laughed there seeing Skype. All right, anyways. Looks like we got a little bit of food. We got a little bit of water. Got another flare. Nice. And we got a hymnal. Lyrics to the hymn. It's Latin. It's not dies. Dies irae? Yeah, no, not reading it. Well, there's the English version if you want the English version, but all right. Well, I guess we'll take it. It's called Reclaimed Wood. That's what I was trying to say before. All right, we'll take that. Anything else? We got some mittens. Nah, nothing really too extensive here in the church. A couple of drinks, couple of granola bars, nothing crazy. All right. Well, while we're warming up, where is this cache? Oh, wait, no, we got to look at the actual note. Okay, where is the note? Oh, there we go. Discarded vehicle. Big fallen tree in the marshy area behind St. Christopher's. Okay. We're looking for a fallen tree. All right. Got a couple of deer here. Nice. I guess if we do need extra food for Grey Mother, yeah, we may have to go for something like that. All right, fallen tree. Oh, well, there we go. All right, there's the fallen tree. Now, where's the stuff? Oh. Okay, well, it's pretty obvious.
Here it is. Now we're cooking with gas.
Okay. Not bad. Honestly, I was hoping for a little bit more in the food department, but that's all right. Just looking around. Yeah, let's see if we can grab the rest of this. You need 3 of these in order to make the whatever you're making. The wrap or whatever. And I think once we grab this one, we'll have it. But just in case, doesn't hurt to always have a little extra, right? Now I know up here, there's that cave right ahead of us. In survival mode, sometimes you can find some loot in here if I'm not mistaken. So might as well have a look and see if there's anything for that matter. Let's go ahead and light up the area just to make sure we don't miss anything. Maybe there's something in here. Maybe there's not something in here. All right, well, never mind. You know what? While we're in here, because we are actually a little warm, might as well have a little bit of food. I really don't want to eat the crackers. These are 27% though. Nah, I think we're okay for right now. let's move on. Ooh. Yeah, all right. Got you. Got you. All right. Cool. I think we just need one more. Oh. I was going to say, I could have sworn there was a building right up here. Okay, I'd overshot it a bit. We'll see if there's anything else up here of importance. Nah, just the usual stuff. Let's keep going. I know this is probably not a good idea.
All I could think about is food.
Thank you. Thank you for interrupting me. I know this is not a good idea, but I'm kind of curious. Am I going to have access to this cave? Because I'm pretty sure this cave will take you to... what is it called? I don't want to go all the way through, but this will take you to a different region. They closed it up. Interesting. Okay. But we can get a ton of coal here. That's kind of cool. Okay, so yeah. This would lead you to the place where you get, or can get, the moose satchel, right? In survival, of course. And I was kind of thinking, like, okay, is that possible then to get in the story mode? But I guess we'll just take this coal instead and we'll continue on. All right. Yeah, we're going to have one of these just because we are slowly running out of food here. Should I have two? I'm going to have two. That might be a big mistake, but it's all right. We'll be fine. All right, there we go. I think that's all the reishi mushrooms we need. But we'll take that one anyways. You know what? We might as well take from this tree, too. I know it might be a little excessive and overkill, but it's all right. All right, I think I see the bridge coming up. I'm always very nervous coming up here because when you are playing survival mode, there's a very good chance there's a bear up here. And I always seem to run into it up here, so gonna have a quick look before we even do this. I'm not seeing anything, so...
Now to find that secret stash.
Gonna take that as a win. Alright, is this the guy's truck with the stash? I feel like it said that somebody was blocking the bridge, right? So I can only assume it's you. Ah, well, that... okay.
Ah, here it is. Better take this food.
Okay, a lot of food, a distress pistol, a lot of... wow. Okay, no, that was really good. Okay, we ended up getting a ski jacket out of that, too. 79, 3.6. Huh.
Too heavy.
Okay. I mean, we can repair this. And we'll see if that ends up being a little bit better. Alright. Already opened up the hood. Alright, yeah. Let's go through the rest of these. See if there's anything of use. Ooh. Yeah, those are like one of the best mittens in the game. Yeah, no, that's great. I mean, even if the mittens is all I'm able to get down here, yeah, no, still worth it. Still worth 100% taking a look down here. I could keep going that way, but I don't know where that's going to lead. Let's take a look at the map real quick. Hypothetically, how would we get back up, though? It's getting pretty late in the day. That's the problem. All right. Huh. Okay. Lost in the storm. I left with the others, but the storm turned bad and I couldn't keep up. Some turned back to see if they could wait it out at the old church. I kept going, but I think I took a wrong turn. I'll backtrack in the morning and see if I could find their trail. The letter is signed, Alice. All right, cool. Yeah, I ended up finding a path. Never took it, honestly, before. And just thought, well, you know what? Worst case, if it ends up getting dark, we could just sleep in the cave tonight. And nice. Cool. Alright, so the cave kind of spit us out up here. Oh my gosh, I know where that is. Okay, so if we ended up going down here and going up that way, we would end up back at Shoshana. Interesting. Okay. Nice. Nice. Yup, and here's where we first encountered a wolf. Nice. I had no idea this... Cut that. Oh god, I hope I remember to cut these.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
No way. Did I end up giving her more? Oh, no, there we go. Okay, good. All right, I got really worried there. No, okay, so it won't show it on here anymore. I guess I'll have to look at the calories by going by this. Yeah, 10,000 out of 20,000. Okay. All right, what else we want to add in here then? I'm going to give her the condensed milk. I'm going to give her the Pinnacle. I've already committed to it, so I'm going to give her the sodas. I'm going to keep the energy bars for myself. I'm going to keep the coffee, because the coffee's not going to be any calories anyways. Maybe at the end I'll throw it in. All right, that's 12,700 calories out of 20,000. Okay, that's not bad. Now, let's check all this. Because we got a lot of stuff here.
Down.
I don't think I'm going to even be able to move, if I'm going to be honest. But we'll see. Oh, I can. Okay. Let's see what combo we can do to get her to 36 hours. Let's do maybe 5 of the coal. How far did that get her? 17. Five more coal. I think we'll get to the 36. I just don't want to end up putting too much in there. 24. $28. Slowly but surely, guys. Okay, 1. Maybe we'll do 3 of that. $33 out of 36. Okay. $34. All right, extra supplies. We got 36. Okay, good. Oh. Has this been here the entire time? All right. Seems to be a bit of a cold morning here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to work ourselves all the way down to the tunnel. And then on the way back, we're going to go ahead and grab the safety deposit box in there. We're also going to open up the vault. And then, yeah, we'll kind of have to see what else we need to get into here. I would look over all of the quests that we still have, I guess I'll call them, or tasks. But, yeah, being out here in the cold... The fact that we have 2 chevrons worth of going in the downward direction, yeah, I really don't want to be out here too long. Maybe what we'll do is, once we finish up at the tunnel, maybe we'll stop at the gas station just to warm up a bit. Also, too, with Methuselah being there, right? He has a campfire. Could we actually use that campfire, or is it just there for warmth? Regardless, hey, it'll be beneficial to us, you know? But yeah, all right. Got to be on the lookout here for wolves. Yeah, usually they're out here. All right. Only seeing one, not too bad. Anything over that way? No. You know what we should do while we're here? Let's take another little detour. We're going to head up this way because there's a little... I don't want to call it a cabin. There's a building up here that I want to take a look at. There's also a truck right here. So let's see if this has anything. All right, nothing in the trunk, but antiseptic. Hey, a bank deposit key. Nice. All right, so this is for lockbox number 20. So now we have 2 keys. Sweet. Okay, yeah. More of a reason to head over to the bank after this. Let's open up the hood just so we remember that we actually looted that. Not seeing any wolves here, which is nice. We do have a note over here, though. Park warning notice. Due to the unfortunate accident, the Milton and Area Parks Board can no longer condone the use of the climbing area within the park boundaries. Additionally, recent seismic activity has brought the safety of some common routes and climbing sections into question. We are reviewing safety policies and will publish findings as soon as possible. Until then, please refrain from using designated climbing areas in the park. Signed, M. Antonides? Milton and Area Parks Board. Probably butchered the last name. All right. Oh. Oh no, that was our stomach. For a second, I thought that was the sound of a wolf. I don't know why that's happening. We're not that hungry. Well, you know, thinking about it this way, we're a third of our hunger left. So yeah, I guess I would kind of constitute that as being pretty hungry. All right, let's have a look in here, see if there's anything of use. We do have one of those pamphlets again. History of the Collapse Part 2. All right, this one's not as long as the first one, but I'm just going to keep it on the screen here. If you guys do want to see this and read over it, just take a second and pause the video. But yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's part 2. We'll take that grape soda. All right, we're a little warm in here, so we do have a second to just double check this. We already did the extra fuel, so we don't actually need to bring any more newspapers. Okay. We do need the extra food, but that's okay. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's kind of rummage through these and see if we can get any more food and stuff. I'm pretty sure Grey Mother mentioned...
Better take this food.
A school or something too, right? So... And I think that's near the bank, so might as well also do that on our way back. I'll take that flare shell. Not going to take the scrap metal. Don't really know what we'd be using that for. Ooh, more flare shells. Definitely will take those.
I could use this.
Yeah, all right, we'll take that stuff. We got a fleece cowl here. That might actually be warmer than what we have. Okay, 2.7, 1.4. 2.4, yeah, okay. Cool. All right, that works. Anything else of use here? I don't think so. All right. Moving on. All right. Here we are at the tunnel.
What happened here?
Prison Transport Manifest. The following felons are slated for immediate transport to Black Rock Federal Penitentiary. Penitentiary? Penitentiary, I guess. Scheduled arrival. Thursday, November blank, 20 blank. White S, Irvin K, Vachon B, Kang D, Kelly P, Harris S, Hobbs T, Mathis D, Gabus E, NG. How do you pronounce that? Ning? I don't know. We're going to go with Ning. Probably mispronouncing it. Apologies, guys. Ning R. Leclerc? Oh my god. Why can't they pick easier names, damn it? I don't know why I feel like that's French. Lecrae? I don't know why. Kowalski M. Baker J. Again. Decubes? I don't know. V. Heller S. Total roster, 15 inmates, known medical conditions, none. All right, so says perseverance. I guess we'll have to go back to Grandmother to kind of find out what that potentially could mean. You know what? This could be the perfect opportunity for us to get that 20,000 food. If I could potentially shoot the wolf and kill it, we would get not only the deer, but also the wolf meat. I want to see how close I can get to this. Shoot. I didn't want that. Okay. How much is left, at least? 2 pounds worth. Should we see if the wolf comes back and try to see if we can get, like, a headshot or something on it? Ugh. Alright. Might as well just get the meat now. Dang. Missed opportunity there. I should have gotten a little bit closer. All right, well, let's get in the bank. All right. Oh, we need to remember it. I think it was like 1930-10. If I remember that, I'm going to be really impressed. No shot. Okay, no, it was 1938. Hey, you know what? I'm still really impressed because just to give you guys a little bit of transparency behind the lens, we got that note about 2 days ago. So I remembered this combination for 2 days. I'm actually really proud of myself for that, honestly. Okay, cool. Give myself a little pat on the back, and let's see what the heck we ended up getting. All right, so papers. This would have been perfect for Grandmother. We should have waited. Look at all this newspaper. This would have given her the 36. Oh well. Could have given her some books. Ugh. All right, so which ones? I guess we'll open all of them that we can.
We can always use more food.
All right. Can't open that one. Not going to take the papers at this point. Or the cash. Doesn't really make sense. All right, well, here's number 7.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay. So we got a couple flares. Okay, we need key 15. Was there another key that we needed? Key 15 and key 13. Okay, so at least 2 more. All right, and then finally number 20.
This will come in handy.
I don't need that. Yeah, no, I feel like I don't need that. Okay, so we actually have to find 15 and 13 still. Huh. All right. All right, and here's the schoolyard.
This is just terrible.
Huh. I think I remember Grandmother saying something about hearing screaming and smelling smoke. Yeah, that stinks. I got some coal over here. I might as well take it. That's fine.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
That's okay. It's okay. We'll deal with it. Is there anything here specifically? What is that? Is that a note? That has to be a note, right? Is it supposed to be here, or is that kind of glitched out? I don't know. It just seemed like a really weird spot, is what I'm saying. Medicine in my backyard. Susan, the meds I found on my last trip are at my place, out back. You know the spot. Remember, we have to make these things last as long as we can. I know things are bad right now, but please help me with this. If you get sick again, I don't know what I'll do. T. All right. So where is... Oh, it's like right down the road. Okay, yeah. All right, we'll go do that. And then we'll go back to... Ooh, there's a wolf right here. Yep. Okay. Come on. Let's get you close to Grey Mothers. Come on. Yep. Come on down. Gonna try something a little crazy here. Please work. Alright, there's the wolf. Am I lined up as best we can? I feel like I am. Ooh, this is a little too close for comfort. Okay. Yes! It did work. Okay, before we do anything, my food's a little low. I really don't want to lose my buff here, so we're going to do that. We're going to have a soda just to get that all up. That was huge. 8.9 pounds. Yes. All right, let's get all that. Gonna leave the rest of the crap here. Who the frick cares? We got food. We're heavy. That's okay. Let's get inside. Let's cook this all up. Let's get the teas going. Let's get all that done. All right, we got no tinder, which I can make by sticks. Perfect. Let's use the accelerant. Why the heck not?
Well, thank goodness for that.
All right, so we got plenty of stuff here to work with. I'm going to keep the torches. I think sticks we can just use. Maybe I'll keep like 5. That already gives us 2 hours, which is pretty nice. All right, so let's do the venison first. And let's also get that wolf meat going. So 40 minutes, 49 minutes, 52, an hour, an hour, an hour. So let's take advantage of this time. We'll just craft 4. That's totally fine. That should finish the...
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
The wound dressing. Let's eat that. Oh, venison's cooked. Sweet. Okay. Take it. Oh, burned. Cooked. Cooked.
I need to drop something.
Cooked. Cooked. Now, we'll throw that in there. That's 2 minutes until ready. That's okay. You know what I'm going to do? I don't know if this is going to be possible or not, but can I could take stuff back now if I want. Okay, I can only take back... Okay, what if I add something? So if we add that, can I now take away? No, I can't. Okay, so the original 8,000 is kind of just stuck there. I think it's anything additional that I've added along the way I can return until we hit 20,000. Okay. We'll put all that in there and that. Now, does that give us the 20? I don't think it does, because I feel like we would have gotten a notice there. No, that puts us at 15,164. Okay. Wolf meat is cooked. I was honestly hoping that was going to get us over the limit. $15,184 is where we're at. Okay. What if I added the MRE? I know that's a lot, but... So we were at 15,184. 16,900. Okay, that actually put us a decent amount up. Let's add these guys again. We are running very low, so I don't think I could really add too much more. I think we're just going to kind of have to... $1,500 worth of calories. Yeah, you know what? We're going to have to wait on that. It's all right. We got 23 minutes left on the stove. Two and a half hours is fine. Let's get the reishi mushrooms prepared first. And now we can cook all this. So reishi mushroom, rose hips. I guess we'll do reishi mushroom. All right, so that should have given us... Yes, there we go. Cool. All right, so 67% in the basics of survival. So what do we need to do next with that? Okay, it's not going to tell us right now. That's okay. All right, hidden cache we got at the church. We need to do the hidden cache behind the home in Milton. Okay. Extra supplies were pretty close. And then we need at least one more, maybe two more safety deposit boxes. Okay. And then now we need to return to Grey Mother. So I have water here, right? Yes, I do. Plenty of water. Okay. All right, let's talk to Grey Mother. Woo. Is that for me? Or can I have the gun?
Did you find it?
It was there, like you said.
And your friend?
No sign of her. The tunnel's blocked. Looks like maybe an avalanche. But I think she got through before that happened.
If the tunnel is blocked, that's the end for Grey Mother.
So the tunnel is the only way through the mountains?
No. Not the only way through, but my only way through.
She was there at the tunnel. At the bus. I'm sure of it.
You think she passed through the tunnel?
I'm not sure. But she was there. She left me a sign. A word. Perseverance.
A word from the old days. Why would she write that?
She's telling me she won't give up.
Or maybe reminding you not to.
Why write such a long name, though? It has to mean something more.
Why? Because you mean so much to her?
Because she wrote it in blood.
I seem to recall a town somewhere up north, far. What was it called? That's it. Perseverance Mills. Old logging and mill town used to be an important place. Now it's mostly dead, like Milton. Maybe she's pointing you there.
Perseverance Mills. How do I get there?
By car, before the quakes, when the roads were clear.
Looks like I'm on foot.
That will be a long road.
I'm starting to get pretty worried about my friend.
There's only one thing left to be done. You need to put her to rest.
Put her to... I'm not giving up yet.
I remember something. A farmhouse on the other side of town. That night, the memories are confused, but somehow I remember the farmhouse. You'll find a key to a safety deposit box somewhere in there. Go to the bank and bring me the box that matches the key. Then you'll understand what happened to her.
Wait. Farm? Bank? What's this have to do with my friend?
They left her, didn't they? She needed help, and they let her go. This is how we make it right.
I don't understand.
In the bank, you'll find the answers. Now go.
I must be losing my mind. It smells like food cooking in here.
It's been a while since Grey Mother had anyone to make meals for. Please, take some soup before you go.
Thank you. That's really very kind.
Something precious was stolen from Grey Mother. Find it and return it to her. Okay. She made us some soup. That's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and eat that right now. Because it's getting pretty late, so I don't think we're actually going to head out right at this moment. It's about to turn into night. Let's go ahead. Let's get a little more food in us, and then I think we're going to... Yeah, I think we're going to go to sleep. All right. A little windy this morning, but we should be all right. We have a wolf over here. We could totally take that out also. That'll give us a little bit of food. Ooh, there's a wolf right here. That's even better. Should we try this again? Come on. Wolf, I'm pretty close to you. Why are you not noticing me? Thank you. No. I almost got it too. All right, let's follow this wolf. Hey, it's getting a little bit closer to Grey Mother too. That's actually perfect. Come on back. Right next to your... All right, never mind then. I guess we'll just continue on. You coming back for round 2? What's going on? All right, forget it. Couple things to look for here. Like I mentioned, we're going to be heading over this way. There's a hidden cache over here that we have a note about. On top of that, too, there's a wolf up there. Okay. On top of that, too, there's that house up there. So, would like to see if we can get that. Pretty sure the hidden cache is like at one of these houses. Yep, okay. Well, that was easy.
Found it. Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Yeah, this is going to be filled with medicine, antiseptic. Personally, I've been dropping all those because that's kind of what the old man beard dressing is for. It's a lot lighter using that too, plus it's a lot more common to find. All right, if I take the wolf out here... No, you know what? We're going to lure you back to Grey Mother's. As long as we don't run into another wolf, we should be okay. We got to watch out because we do have wolves on the opposite side of us too. How did that not hit him? It did hit him. It's attached to him. Where did he go? Oh, he's all the way up there now. Ah. All right. I mean, we have more than enough flares. Do I even want to attempt this? I just want to aggro one. All right, there's our wolf. Still shining away. Come on. What is going on with the wolf right now? Like, this thing should be... I don't want to... I was going to say, I don't want to get too close to it. No? Alright. Not going to bother with you. We'll get another attempt a little bit later, probably. Wait a second. We did get the wolf. There's blood on it. That means the wolf died somewhere. Or it is going to die at some point. Yeah, there it is. All right. We're going to wait this guy out. If he works himself back down and ends up dying, like, right here, we'll harvest the body, but... Yeah, see, here it comes. All right, follow him. Okay. Yeah, he's got blood on him. At least I think he does. Yep, he's got blood. All right, he's gonna die at some point. Okay, maybe not. Or maybe it does. All right. There we go. And you know what? We'll kind of keep the rest of the meat for us, too. How many calories? 215 calories. I currently have 434. Okay. We're going to be getting cold. That health's going to drop just a little bit, but that's okay. The minute we get back inside, the minute that temperature goes back up, we'll be more than fine.
Goddamn freezing.
All right. As the temp is going up, 90% chance. We have 3 accelerant. That's fine. Let's get the 100% chance.
Might have to
on
drop
this.
some gear. Anything right about now.
All right, 19-2. I want to take my time with this. I want to make sure that I don't end up giving Grey Mother more than she needs. That's got to be really close now. 19-9. Okay. If I give her this 0.5, that'll put her over. What if I take... Okay, I can take some of this back. Ooh, wait a second. How much can I take back?
Too much stuff to carry.
Okay, so I can take all of this back, which will then drop us down to 8,204. Okay. All right, so let's rebuild what we're giving her. These are heavy. She could take those. She could take that. She could take that, that, and that. And that puts her at 16,128. That wolf is cooked, so we'll put that one in there too. Now, what weighs the most? This MRE does weigh a lot. I was kind of hoping to keep some food for myself, if I'm going to be honest. That's only 20 calories, so I mean, this isn't really going to do anything, if I'm going to be honest, but 750, 750, 1750. Oh, no, I didn't want to open. Is that what I did before? Is that why we lost a little bit of wolf meat. Did I by mistake start eating it? All right, yeah, 16,800. Okay. $18,300. I think the MRE puts her over. There we go. All right, unfortunately, there's no food left for us. We have this. Ooh. Let's take that 20 calories in. But you know what? We still have sodas. We still have a couple of these guys. And we have this. I don't know if any of this is going to carry over into the next episode, so I'm a little reluctant on having so much stuff left over, if that makes sense, especially if ultimately we're going to end up losing it. Would I be able to add more stuff into hers, though? Because, I mean, I guess it doesn't make a difference, but all the water and stuff, there's no way we're going through all this, right? So, like, maybe we'll throw that in there if we can at the end. Is that a reward? Is she going to mention anything about it? No. But that's a Mackinac jacket. That's a really good jacket. Yeah, I mean, 3.6, which is the same as the other two, but it's at 81%. It's better as an outer layer. I'm always confused by this. What's considered the outer layer and what's considered the inner? I assume it's... This would be here. Yeah, the picture doesn't really update, unfortunately. I think you have to, like, take all the stuff off, and then it'll kind of update you. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter with the shoes and the socks, so let's do a thermal. Let's do a thermal. Yeah, these guys, it doesn't really make a difference. We don't have any accessories up here. The cowl would be better for wind protection. Okay, yeah, so this is the outside of the body, and this is the inside. Okay. So I would probably do this on the inside with this over the top. With, yeah, the Mackinac on the inside with that over the top, even though you don't see the Mackinac anymore, but we are still getting the benefit. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we should be good to survive, like, anything outside now, I feel like. Okay. We're kind of midday here. Maybe a little bit later. So, yeah, I don't want to deal with you guys anymore. We got enough food. I'm done with wolves. All right. So, have we searched these homes yet? I don't think we have. Where's that wolf, by the way? Shit. That's what I was worried about. I mean, I could just shoot the flare. I mean, we got plenty. It's better using it as a weapon, but I guess we could just do it this way. All right, so yeah, here's what I'm going to do. Farmhouse is down that way. I'm going to search these homes. Probably going to search the place up there, like I mentioned before. And yeah, we'll make our way down to the farmhouse. So anything interesting, I'll bring you guys back for. Cave hidden cash note. I don't trust anyone anymore. People are getting desperate, and it's only been a few days since the power went out. I'm going to stash some of my supplies in our special place above town. You know, near where we look out at the stars together. We may need them before help gets here.
Well, well. What do we have here?
Exactly what I was thinking, Will. That sounds like some loot. Oh, I know exactly where this is. That's the cave near the radio tower. Yeah, okay. All right, we'll have to have a search there at some point. All right. That's not a good sign. Oh, what are we getting ourselves into here? Got a blood trail that looks like it's going straight to the house. Wonderful. All right, do we need a key to get into this place, or is the front door open?
Sign.
Yeah, front door's open. Okay. All right, well, let's see what happens.
That scarf wrapped around your arm. Where'd you get it?
You're never gonna find her.
What did you do to my friend?
We burned them all, you know, in the old school. It was so easy. We just shoved them in there and locked the door.
You monsters.
It just happened. All the lights went out, damn bus lost control and crashed into the tunnel. Brought the roof down on us. Barely crawled out of there alive. Hell, some didn't. People all hanging around trying to get warm after the power went out. All huddled together, scared and freezing. Oh man, I would like to have seen that. But we sure warmed them up.
You're a bastard.
That's about right. We put them all in the old schoolhouse so we could keep an eye on them. And then something happened to the lights. The power. It was like sparks everywhere and then fire. Your scarf lady found us while the school was burning. She tried to help get them out, but it was already too late. Smoke already did them in. She fought like hell to try and get him out. She stuck a knife or a screwdriver, I'm not sure, into one of our guys. It cut me too. And then ran out into the blizzard.
Where did you see her after that?
You want to know about your lady? Help me first.
Damn it, tell me where she is.
We caught up, but she's a fiery one. Still had the knife. Yeah. Got me real good, you can see. We tried to stop her, but she ended up on the bus. Somehow, she was small enough to crawl through the crushed part. She got away. Whatever good it's gonna do her.
If you so much as hurt...
We barely clipped her wings. She wasn't hurt too bad.
Not hurt too bad?
All right, she was bleeding. A bit. No way out of here now. The roads are all blocked. You'll never find her.
You have no idea how stubborn I am.
I told you what I know. Are you gonna help me or what? Pull this knife out of me. It's stuck in deep, and I can't feel anything below my waist. I need it out.
You go after the old lady in the house, too? As well as letting those people in the school burn to death?
Hey. You think they put me on that bus for my good behavior? That's the bus to Black Rock.
Black Rock.
Yeah, you know. Black Rock Federal Pen. Where they put the worst of the bad people. The bad people, bad people. People too bad for the mainland. It's like an old penal colony or some damn thing. They know there's no easy way for us to get back.
Imagine how lucky you are. All those people in Milton, scared, dying, and you getting to live.
All right, so we have a choice here. We could either push the knife in further or pull the knife out. So yeah, it's kind of shown that this guy not only went after Grey Mother, they also ended up killing multiple people in the town and also went after Astrid. Yeah, I think there's only one choice, which is we got to make sure this guy's dead. Look, he also mentions Black Rock Federal Pen, which is for the worst of the worst, so we're looking at a pretty bad guy. Now, even if we pull the knife out, I think he still would die regardless, just because of blood loss and everything, but we can't take that chance of someone like this surviving and potentially doing anything like this again, right? So, yeah, let's push that knife in.
You hurt my friend. Maybe even killed her for all I know. You scared an old lady half to death. You let all those people die. A knife in the gut is the best it's ever gonna get for you.
No! Oh, you son of a...
Oh, come on. Don't look down at your hands doing the what have I done moment. I mean, let's look at it this way, too. I guess this was Hobbs, which, if you remember from the list that we looked over, yeah, his name was on there. His only bargaining chip was telling us what happened to Astrid, and he kind of gave that all up before we even decided to help him. So he didn't really have too much going for him at that point, right? I'm going to say it. The only choice you could do there is... Can I grab the key? There we go. The only choice you have there is to, of course, push the knife in. You have to. I mean, I don't know. You guys can argue with me down below if you think otherwise, but I think we made the right move. Oh, no way. There's the pry bar. Something we've been looking for a pretty long time. Oof. Yeah, I don't think we're going out in this, but I'm going to search around the area real quick, just see if there's anything of note here. Maybe we'll have... Yeah, we'll take some wood. That's fine. Work gloves... Nah, I think we're okay, honestly. I'm pretty happy with the gloves that we have. And I'm pretty happy with the backups, too. What else we got around here? I remember there's a truck over here. I mean, the good news is, because we're out in a blizzard right now, there shouldn't be any kind of animals or anything, so we don't really need to worry about anything. We just need to make sure we don't lose where the heck we are.
Truck seems to be dead. Engine won't even turn.
All right, nothing in the truck. There's the house. So I think if we go over this way, yeah, there's the other building. There's the tractor. Oh. All right. We'll deal with that in a minute, I guess.
Damn. Just like the truck.
there. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill this thing. Oh.
Holy
Felt
shit.
close. Felt like I got pretty close to getting it. Probably not, though. Ooh, what's this? Field dressing your kill, volume 1. We got a snare a rabbit. Okay, wait a second. Is that... Ah, that's going to be the last basics of survival. Okay, and that should also be the last supply cache, and that should also be the last safety deposit box. But wasn't there one that we couldn't open regardless? I thought there were 2 keys that we would need. All right. Okay. All right. All right, our hatchet is 51%. This one is 83. Okay. Let's switch that out. I'm going to take the wood in with us. In case... Yeah, might as well take that too. In case we have to be here a little bit longer than expected. Yeah, I'll take the cure cut. Why not? I don't see anything else in here, so I think at this point, let's get in the house. Let's wait out this storm. And then I think we're going to set up the snare and see if we can get ourselves a rabbit just to complete... Yeah, just to complete that task. Utilities bill. Okay. Really long. I'm not going to read it, but kind of just highlighting it. Looks like... Wow. Okay, they have a payment of $1,256.45. No choice but to interrupt service immediately. They're going to repossess the solar block model BK1. Wow. Okay. Jeez. Crazy. If you want to pause it so you can take a look at this, go ahead. I'll also bring it down so you can read the entire thing. All right. Yeah. That stinks. Oh, there's another note. Neighbor's note. Hey, Martin. We found Molly. Alice was so relieved. Thanks for helping us look. Looks like this time maybe a wolf went after her. They seem to be more and more since the quake, and closer to town. Fewer people to keep them in check, I guess. Molly's hurt, but I think she'll make it. Watch out, because the wolves might come after your dog too. I know how you feel about wildlife, and that you wouldn't shoot a wolf even if you had to, but I hear they don't like loud noises. Roadside flare might do the trick. Stay safe, and come visit us when you can. It's not good to spend too much time on your own. John. Isn't Alice... I feel like we had a note with Alice, right? I feel like that was the note we found in, like, the cave. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting characters confused. All right, but for the meantime, I think we're going to have some water, have a little bit of food. We'll rest for a couple of hours. Then we'll go ahead and put out this... Ooh, that's 17%. Is that worth it? Probably not, but we're going to do it anyways. It's a lot of calories. There's a chance it's going to make us sick, though. All right, we're looking pretty good. We'll have that tomorrow. I may end up eating these, even though I really am nervous. But yeah, let's sleep for a couple of hours. Let's wait out the storm. Then we'll put out the rabbit snare, and then we'll come back to sleep again. Hey! Nice! I'm gonna be honest, we don't need the rabbit. We don't need the snare. Nice. All right. It's been about a day and a half, maybe 2 days since we've spoken last. Pretty much I've just been eating and sleeping. Waiting for this to hopefully work. I've also done a little bit of weight and inventory management. I'm just going to leave that stuff kind of piled on the floor. We don't necessarily need it at this point. Looking over the missions, all we have left is the supply cache in the cave and the safety deposit box. So let's head up to the... Let's do the deposit box first, then we'll do the cave, and then we'll go back to Grey Mother. And yeah, we're getting closer, I think, to completing the story. All right, so let's verify this. 13. $15. Okay, so there are 2 boxes left. 15 is the one we're going to open for Grey Mother.
This'll come in handy.
Which should also complete the story, or do we also have 13? We don't. Huh. So, where is safety deposit box number 13? So guys, admittedly, I did have to look up how to get bank key number 13. What you guys are going to do is, as you're heading down towards the farmhouse area, you're going to see that wooden bridge. Don't go over the wooden bridge. Instead, go down to the river and just follow it downstream. Eventually, hugging the left-hand side, you're going to get to a point that's kind of a natural path, bringing you a little bit up. And right there, plain as day, there's a body and a backpack, and of course, there it is. All right, so apparently that cache is in this cave. I think what we're going to do is we're going to light up this just so we can have a look around. I feel like we've searched this cave earlier, though. I don't remember seeing anything, but we'll have a look around and see if I missed anything. Not seeing a cache here. Is it maybe like tucked behind something? You can't jump, so... You gotta be kidding me. It's gotta be the rock, isn't it? I feel like I mentioned something about this rock. All right. Ooh. Okay, that is really good. Okay. This item, we need to hold on to desperately. Yeah, that is a really good item to pick up. Okay. Let's take a look at the missions, see what else we have to do. Just the safety deposit box. Okay. Cool. You know what I just realized, too?
Oh, think of this.
We can open these up now. Ooh. Huh. Because here's kind of what I was thinking. Okay, so these are at 81%. This is at 40% with 1.1 as opposed to 1.5. It might be worth it to repair this and just see what it ends up being. But kind of what I was thinking was, is it... I guess we'll take care of this first. Let's open up this deposit box.
I think I can use this.
Okay, that's really good. Yeah, we'll take those as backup. And there we go. Okay. Thank you, Xbox. All right, so
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
now 2.6, and that already gives you 3. And we can still repair that if we want to. Okay, so yeah, I think the original... Oh, man. It's funny looking at our character with this. I think we're going to keep this as a backup. This one we're going to destroy, or we could just drop it. I guess it doesn't really make a difference. We're going to keep that. We're going to keep that. Yeah, we got some really good stuff here. We got a nice backup with the ski jacket. Pretty good backup there with Mackenzie's shirt. We got a nice backup. I think I'm going to repair the ski gloves, and this will end up being our backup. We have a backup here. Potentially a backup with Mackenzie's boots. I think we're good in this department, and then, yeah, we're good in this department, too. My question is, now that we have the pry bar, there's a lot of different things that we weren't able to open up because we needed the pry bar. Is it worth it to go back through? I mean, we would have to search the entire town again. Think about it. There's cars all the way up where we got the highway robbery one. Some of those cars weren't open, I believe, right? There's some cars all the way over here. I don't recall anything down that way that needed to be open. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Let me make those repairs. Let me offload a few things in the house. And then, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run through and grab all that stuff. And of course, if there's anything important, I'll bring you guys back for that.
What have we here? Hope I can still eat this.
All right. We're back at Grey Mother's. Okay, so lockers, in my opinion, worth it. We ended up getting some pretty good things, checking out the 2 lockers that needed the pry bar to be opened. Cars, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily worth it traveling all the way around Milton again in order to just get myself ski boots. That's all I ended up getting, which, don't get me wrong, ski boots are really good. They're going to keep you really warm and everything. Like, for example, these are at 38% with 1.4 Fahrenheit, which, in comparison, 1.4 already at 81%, and this is 2.5. So I can assume this is going to get to at least 3.6, maybe even 4 once it's fully repaired. If we have the stuff, we might as well just go ahead and repair it anyways, right? We can do that just to kind of compare and contrast, but take a look at the weight here. So we have 4.4 in the new combat boots. We have 2.2 in Mackenzie's boots, which will be our backups. These are 10.53 pounds. So not worth it to me to carry around 10 pounds worth of weight just in boots specifically. So for me, I would say if you're playing through this, of course, it's going to be whatever you think, but I would say the cars aren't worth it. Just focus on the lockers specifically. But it did allow me to kind of explore places that I haven't been yet in Milton. So from an overall experience with this game and how much I like it, I do think it's worthwhile, but not for the looting aspect. For the looting aspect, only go for the lockers. For the exploration aspect, yeah, that was really beneficial. And if you guys were curious to compare and contrast, now at 100%, they give you 5.4 degrees Fahrenheit, 7.2 degrees Fahrenheit in wind protection, 30% in moisture protection, 10% in overall protection, like from wolves and all that kind of stuff. It does drop your capability to run, of course, by 20%. 8.8 pounds, though, once they are repaired. So I guess there is a benefit to repairing them a little bit, but at the end of the day, again, 4.4, 2.2, both my main and my backups are still a lot lighter than this. So for me personally, yeah, I'd go ahead and just drop those entirely, but that's for me specifically. I don't know about you.
I managed to get into the bank, and
Did you find it?
here's the safety deposit box you asked for. I still don't...
Shh, please. Give me the box.
Jewelry? I don't understand. You said this would help me find her.
It will. Outsider, it will.
I need to find my friend. Do you think you'll be okay here by yourself?
You've done more for me than you can know, Mackenzie. These pearls were my lilies.
I didn't come across anyone in a farmhouse or bank that seemed like a lily.
Lily was... It doesn't matter.
Did you get confused? In your foggy gray memories? Maybe you thought Lily and my friend were the same?
I'm sorry, Mackenzie. I thought I was helping you.
It's okay. I don't think you're in any danger anymore. You should have enough supplies to last a while now. I'm sure help is on the way.
Now that I have her pearls. Lily's things.
What? Sorry, I don't understand.
I needed the pearls to remember her, but now you can take her things. Upstairs, in her old room, her climbing gear, her maps. They can help you get out of Milton. The path through the mountains.
You mean there's another way out?
Yes. My Lily was a climber. That's what happened. Never mind that. Take the rope, the map, follow her path. It'll lead you out of Milton and deeper into the mountains, north, towards Perseverance Mills.
Okay. If you're sure. Thank you.
Now lead me to my memories, outsider. Go out there and find your friend. And don't stop to think about Milton or Grey Mother again. We're of the old world. This new world is for the strong to survive.
Lily. Who was she?
You want to understand Lily's story? Man who fell from the sky.
I think I know enough about Lost to understand why you wanted her pearls.
Then take them to Lily.
Lily's still here? In Milton? Why didn't you say so?
Go find her. Take the pearls and give them to Lily. And then I can rest in peace.
All right. Retrieve the climbing gear from Lily's trunk. And Grey Mother has one final request for you. Okay. All right. Let's go upstairs. Let's get the climbing gear. It is getting pretty late here. Visit Lily's grave marker. Yeah. All right. We'll do that on the way out of town. Where is the trunk? There's the trunk. Okay.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And there we go. Find the climbing area on the outskirts of Milton. Okay. So we'll do that here in the morning. It is getting relatively late. What I do want to do, first thing, is I want to repair these. These, I believe, are the best socks in the game, so let's go ahead and repair those if we can. I think we have more than enough cloth, so just going to repair it all the way through. Yeah, look at that, 1.8. Yeah, let's take that. And then, okay, so we actually have 2 backups. So this we can drop. Okay. Now we're at a 0.9 and a 0.7. Perfect. And everything else seems pretty good. I don't think I need to make any adjustments or anything like that. I mean, maybe if we want to... No, it's okay. I was going to say, maybe if we want to repair, like, the Mackinac and stuff like that, but... Nah, I think we're looking good. All right, I know we've already reached the limit, but I think I'm just going to load her up with a little bit more. I know it doesn't make a difference, but the fact that we have over a gallon of water, we have a decent amount of stuff here that we're just not going to take. We're just going to throw it to the ground. So let's fill her up with a couple more things here. We have enough drinks. I'm going to give her all of these. And then I'm going to give her probably... Perfect. And there we go. Somehow we are still overweight. Got a little soup here. Yeah, we can keep the soup. That's fine. I'm actually kind of curious. Before we leave Grey Mother's house for good, I could have cooked here the entire time. Oh. All right, I'm just going to put that there just to 15 minutes until ready. That's fine. Let's lighten up the load a little bit. This is a lot of fuel, honestly, but I think we'll be okay. We're good with the torches. We're pretty much good with everything because once we attach this, that's going to drop 11 pounds already. So I'm not too concerned if we're considered over right now. All right. Let's hit the road. Let's say goodbye to Grey Mother and goodbye to Milton. Before leaving, of course. Yeah, let's pay our final respects. All right. I think that wraps up everything in Milton. So let's get out of here. All right, here we go.
I have a bad feeling I'm never going to see this place again.
Mountaineering rope deployed, and goodbye, Milton.
What the hell? I guess that rope was older than it looked.
Yeah, I remember that from the first time playing. I don't know what it is about that whole setup. Not a fan of it. Feels a little too cliche, like he says, oh, I have a feeling this is the last time we're going to be in Milton. Snaps. Just a little too on the nose for me. A little cheesy, if that makes sense. But, well, I guess if that's going to be my only complaint about the game, it's a pretty damn good game then, right? And look who it is, our buddy Methuselah. Oh yeah, with a coffee. Don't mind if I do. And you got a little food too. Yeah, why the heck not?
So, we meet again.
This what you do? Hang around campfires and share wisdom?
These are confusing times. Let me see if I can help you make sense of them. I am an old man. I've seen many things. Some would say too many. I've seen this happen before. We've sinned. Now we're paying the price.
Are you talking about religion?
Not religion. Redemption.
Is this about the lights in the sky?
The lights in the sky are a reckoning. The wonder of humanity and all its creations laid bare. Her warnings went unheeded.
Whose warnings?
Mother Nature's. The signs were there for those willing to see them. This has all happened before. Soon we'll all be tested. We'll have to choose how far we'll go to survive.
What do you mean this has happened before?
Big change is coming. Are you ready to face it?
I'm no hero. I'm just looking for someone. Doing my best to survive in the meantime.
Perhaps. Yet you take the role of the avenging angel, choosing who will live and who will die.
Avenging angel? You talking about the convict? How do you know about that?
Was it easier to do it? Thinking nobody would ever know.
The guy was a killer. If I let him go, he'd have killed again. Or worse. I did the world a favor by putting him down.
You might have. But die by the sword could be a tough philosophy for a civilization that's just been undone.
Look, we've lived through lots of power outages, and the thing is, the lights always come back on.
You might dispel the darkness at times, but the light is never coming back.
Good luck, old man. Enjoy your apocalypse.
You keep your luck, stranger. I have a feeling you're going to need it.
I don't know, guys. I still feel like Methuselah is us from the future. I don't know. How would he have known about the convict? Nobody else was there. I'm really banking on that theory. I don't know. All right, we're going to cook a couple things here. We got that cup of coffee, so might as well do that. And then we also have that soup that I meant to have before, and... Wait, where's the soup? Did I end up having the soup, or... Oops, wrong button. Did I not take the soup? Or did I have it? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Okay, well, we're going to throw both coffees on there. Let those warm up. And yeah, we're definitely going to need that fatigue reduce buff because, yeah, we got a climb ahead of us there. So I might actually even take the second coffee just to play it safe. Yeah, let's drink it. Why not? I don't know if that will give us a little bit more... it gave us a little bit, I was going to say. I didn't know if it was going to give us a little bit more fatigue resistance. Just getting us a little bit more awake. But it did bring the bar up a little bit, so there we go. Hopped up on 2 coffees. Yeah, this climb is a breeze. Oh, man. I don't know. All right. Continuing on. Oh, shoot. No! You had to go back to Grey Mother? I thought... Oh, no. I can't return to Grey Mother. Damn it. All right, well... If any of you guys have played Wintermute and you did end up going back to the house, let me know in the comments what happens, if anything, honestly. All right, we've officially made it through the cave. Let's see what's on the other side. And there we go, guys. Episode 1 finally done. Guys, it's been a blast coming back to episode 1 and checking this game out again. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly did. But that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. And I'll see you all in episode 2.